Liverpool more from 2008. So that's how 18 years. Yeah, man. A Grampy grew me. Yeah, man.
Cook some food and I chill out, and Fabian call my phone the night when police stop him up at Ferdinand Park. And the man looked upon me and the police said, boy, you know no license, so I got jail. Fabian call my phone and tell me, say, me for bring my license. Because the police said the man will lend in this car, yeah, I got jail with him. Fabian call me and tell me, say, bring your license. Because the police said, the two of we are going to jail tonight. I never forget that to blow that squat, me shake bed and go up the
boy from grade 1, you know. Nobody never mentioned this until we reached grade 6. One day I met a boy and a little girl said for me and say, so now the boy will get beaten for the classroom grade in the car. And everybody in the school just remember. But lucky for me, I did just 2 months alone left in the school, so
okay,
after that I just gone to high school, left them.
Yeah.
So that's one of my good memories them with Grams.
And who know, you see it, and when we come in at night time, yo Grams, so you stay. Have more sugar tuna. At the end of the week, we cash it up and we dog that.
Gramps. He was a pure heart, a true friend. He was definitely someone you could call on.
Growing up, I know he help people a lot and thing, right? But yeah, man, we hear about that a lot, man. So somebody will really help people like that, man. Yeah, it's that, my brother. Help people. Give him last.
And the way you treat my youth, I can never pay you back for that.
For real, for real.
Yeah, hear me? And the history of you that my youth. You might not there, but the legacy where you leave behind will never be forgotten. In my household and my family, we'll never forget that. Bless up yourself, Grams.
True that. Right.
Yeah.
...2026. Welcome to another vlog, people. And this is the first commentary on the first video for the year. Unfortunately, I'm talking from a church service. One of my, childhood friends. Fabian, Mckoy, aka Gramsci. Big up yourself, bro. You know, my dad said to some people that you set up at 9 night actually. You set up right. Say one, another person will catch me off guard with him death. I like literally a few weeks before him pass off. Me and him in a yard, and ever since the man will grow birds and him stuff, like the resell and stuff. You know, just one of him like a passion that you know, to have birds and stuff. And we just stay down with our reason for like one probably one good 20 minutes because him have one almond tree in the yard and every now and again we go in there and read it. So we tell him from her, say, yeah man, more time here I come, say, yeah man. I mean I deal with some of the almonds them man. As the man say, man, yeah man, no say a word man. You did so we just stay down all a random reason. And funnily enough, I probably one of the longest reasons that I ever have with him from me knowing. You know, but I'm saying I just dead there for some reason. I say them saying, no, stop on us for a little reason, the man. You see, me and this man here come from me to like play a ball game over the tank. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of some way put it right now. You know, we play a ball game in the car park. You know, all of them different places there. That's where I come from. Well, I'm at the age, you know, I live with so many people. Pass on right, you know, we just kind of numb for a lot of time, to be honest. You know. You know, people must stop worrying about it and feel like so long now. You know, I'm just at the point I'm just kind of do what we can do until my time. You know. But, you know, we have to definitely come and pass some condolences because, yeah, man, I'm one of them people that way. The from, to my knowledge, most of the time from probably 3 locations. In a female, Rona, Bolo, don't know if you got yourself Bolo. And Rona the artist ends there, so you gent. You see, man in no really go, that man in no trouble nobody and for the most part in really in an argument with nobody. Man just chill. You know, now one of them unfortunate, you know, natural illnesses there. Take for the man. Yes, he said us. Couple shows say no matter the age, no matter how your health, you know, you just don't know when you're time. Yes, it. But as I said, Fabian, you have to there and show the support. Yes, it. So, Ramsey, big up yourself.
Alright, so I'm here to talk about Fabian Mckoy. Gramps. First of all, let me say, how we got the name Gramps was because from a very young age, I think about 11 or 12, he started growing beard. And it wasn't just beard. The beard had gray hair like what you see now. And you know, younger folks thought he was a older man than his actual age because of, you know, it was not normal for a boy at his age to be having beard, especially that there was gray hair in the beard. Yeah, so I met Fabian when I was about 5. That's about 38 years ago, which is a long time. We became friends. We did basically everything together. He used to invite me at his house. Me and his mother and his father was very good friends. We play football together, dominoes, we run boat. Even when his dad wasn't there and his mom passed, and we used to just cook food. And at one point he went overseas, and every single morning his mother would call me and ask me to come and pick the mangoes or send me to the shop. And it was a joy for me to, you know that I could help. Yeah, so Gramps, he was a pure heart, a true friend. He didn't stand for much foolishness in terms of, he was a very aggressive person, a very outspoken person. Some people might say he's maybe a bit, angry or, but he was a pure heart. He was someone you could call on, and he would show up as long as he had the time. And if there's things that you didn't know, like maybe things on your vehicle or other stuff like that, he was always willing to help. Growing up, we used to do a lot of things. We used to climb people's house top, pick off mangoes, pick off apples. So his passing was very devastating. It was shocking. It just hit me the wrong way. I was absolutely in shock. Seeing that, I spoke with him the day before, and only to find out the next morning that he had passed. And I was, talking to him about his health and what was happening to him, and yeah, it wasn't the best of conversations that we had, but it was one of those that, it will stay in my memory until I pass, because it was the last conversation that I had with him. So Fabian was he was a true brother, a true friend. He was definitely someone you could call on. People might say he have his ways, so is everyone. People have different personalities, and people do, someone might fall out and so on, but we never had issues, never, not me and Gramps. We fight when we were younger, but it never break our friendship. We fight today, tomorrow we talk, tomorrow we're back to doing the same thing, picking mangoes, playing football, doing all these things. We used to even have farm over the old pump house. Yeah, back in the days, we used to do all of that. Me and him and Andrew and my brother Shekel used to par all along, and including some other people came aboard like Patrick, and it was a group of us, but the friendship never break. It wasn't broken at any point. We might grow apart in a certain way, in terms of we find other things, life hit us, we do other jobs, and we were in different spaces or different places at different time in our lives, but we always had a true friendship. But Fabian, definitely a brother, a true friend, someone that I will carry in my heart until it's my time. But for now, all I can say is rest in peace, my brother. It's sad, even though I'm feeling it, because it's just weighing on my mind. But rest in peace.
baptism into death. That like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall also be in the likeness of his resurrection. Knowing this, that the old man is crucified with him, that is the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. For he that is dead is free from sin. Now if we be dead with Christ, we believe that we shall also live with him. Knowing that Christ being raised from the dead, died no more, death hath no more dominion over him. Thank you.
So many ways Jesus has shown us he cares. Though there's been a lot of glory fell down here on this old earth, we'll have only just begun when Jesus comes. When Jesus comes, the clouds will break as the trumpet sounds. There'll be glorious singing o'er us. There'll be rejoicing on every land as we enter glory land. We'll have only just begun when Jesus comes. One sweet day, I'm looking forward to it. Time after time, he sent rain from above. We fall into our knees in the presence of his love. And although
Fabian raised me for all 18 years of my life. Because of that, the role he played in my life was far beyond just a title. He helped shape me to the person that I am today. We all come together today because Fabian meant something to each of us. Whether you know him as a friend, a family, or someone from the community, his presence in our lives left an impact that we not easily forget. Losing someone as close losing someone who has been such a consistent figure in your life is never an easy process. The standing here today reminds me that his life has no people, not just me. We are not free to the role of good parental creation in my life. He was someone who used from invisible responsibilities. And if I was out of line or doing something I had no business to do, he would carry me immediately. At the same time, I might have not appreciated it at the time, but looking back now I understand it came from a place of love and care. He wanted me to grow into a man with respect, values, and direction. At this time, Fabian also, at the same time, Fabian also has a nurturing side. He was someone who made sure that I was taken care of, that I never felt like I was on my own, and that balance between discipline and care is something that's big with me. That's one of the biggest lessons he passed on to me. He showed me that love isn't always just a word. It's guidance, protection, and making sure the person you care about is on the right path. If you knew Fabian, you also know that he could be a very reserved person. That was just part of who he was. But at the same time, he also was someone who was very outgoing in his own way. When he came to people he cared about, he always tried to go above and beyond. The ones closest to him knew that behind his tough exterior, he was someone who genuinely cared about the people in his circle. He may have not always shown it in the easiest way, but his actions spoke louder than anything else. Growing up under his guidance, he taught me many lessons about life, responsibilities, and what it means to stand strong even in difficult times. Those lessons are things I will carry with me for the rest of my life. A memory of Grams that always stood out to me was during my 6th grade prep exam period. At that time, he was one of the very few people who truly believed in me, while others doubted me and made this encouragement once. Fabian never lost faith in my abilities. He consistently reminded me that I was capable of achieving great things. It was that same faith and encouragement that pushed me to work harder and perform so well that I offered my first choice in my school, Calabar High School for West. That moment meant so much to me, it became a memory that I've carried with me ever since. Whenever I feel like my back was against the wall, or that the odds were against me, I always remember that Fabian believed in me, knowing that he was in my corner, gave me strength to keep going. Even though Fabian is no longer with us physically, the love, the lessons, and memories that he left will stay with us. We are all truly blessed to know him. And just for a final thing that I want to say is, please spread love and don't be afraid to tell people who you love and care for that you love them. Because a day will come when you care them and you care respond. So please spread love. Thank you.
Francis' niece, and I'm reading on behalf of my cousin who came here today. Today I come to celebrate the precious life of my beloved Uncle Fabian. Although he was taken from us too soon, his spirit will forever live on in our memories. We grew up together like brother and sister rather than niece and uncle. People never believed we were niece and uncle. They always ask, so how we are the same age. He would always say, mind your business. You want to know my business too much. As kids, we were attached to the hips. We attended school together and other activities. If I wasn't going anywhere, he would be bawling because he wasn't going either. He would like to tag along. He always acted as if he was my bodyguard, near or far. When I used to mush up my lunchbox at school, I used to tell him, you cannot tell your sister, she will beat me, and he made sure he defended me. When I migrated to the States, and he came later, he still kept the same persona. His friends tried to talk to me. He would always tell his friends, only in the saloon, or me don't want nobody chat to my niece, and run them off. And he wanted to say a word. I can no longer call him or voice note him and tell him to get my mangoes and ackee ready, my soon come. He can no longer tell his friends, me needs one ackee and mango, find some PR for me please. I can't tell him to clean up the yard anymore. Coming back to visit will never be the same again. A lot of these memories are cherished memories. The last time we spoke, I never imagined that it would be the very last time we would ever speak again. I can no longer send you my daily morning prayers and get a response. I keep asking why, but I know not to question that. Even though he was a stubborn soul, he's truly going to be missed by those that love him. Rest in peace, drums. You are really truly missed.
I'm asking us to just take comfort from the word. Listen to the words and take comfort from it. Because one day, all these atrocities will be paid for.
Protection that they call him. You know, Kimon requested this song. But when I use the song for say we call on God for coming on. When I use the song for God coming on the situation, because in a time like this, you know, it's a sudden situation and we need some comfort in this situation here, in this time that we're going through. And as Taishan, may I take a page out of what Taishan said, we need love. So, you look beside the person beside you and tell them, I love you, whether you know them or not. Please, may I ask you, look to the person beside you, behind you, and tell them so you love them this morning. Because sometimes we don't know when a good time. Girls never going to say I'm not going to make it out of the hospital. Remember me telling you that. Any one of us can go. So I love you, whether we like you or not. Jesus loves us and we don't know him, but we love him, don't it? So we ask God for coming at the situation we're in right now. It doesn't matter what we're in, what we're going through, we're asking for intervene right now. So we're not the morning voice, and we're asking for help to sing the chorus. Yeah? Alright? So take comfort in this song right now. Amen. Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break, but I'm holding on to a hope that won't fail. Help me sing the chorus if you know it. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. But deep down we know this world isn't our home. So come, Jesus, come. Can't burn a man. There be no no, and there be no change. For when Jesus comes, when He comes, all our troubles are washed away. You see Him come for the weak and the strong just the same. For we know
I can attest to that. If you look after the youth, them say everybody can have a little food in their hand. It's when I say, I'm respecting him for that. That's my baby. He's my baby. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Oh, deep down we know this world is not our home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus,
After several visits to the doctor and medical attention, he passed away 2 days later. We lost a good son. But we get the fact that God gave us some good memories and some joyous times with God. We thank his family also, the Mckoy's family, for living and sharing grounds with us. It was a good and pleasant occasion at all times. I just want to say thanks to all who came out, prayers and visits, and all expression they extended to us during this time of bereavement. May God bless his soul and life continue this time of bereavement. I thank you all.
For a few years. Upon his return to Jamaica, he started his own business, car wash and car rental. He was very good with his hands. Just smash, break, or dismantle anything around the house, and Fabian was always there to put it back together again. Fabian was an avid lover of children and animals. It was a pleasure seeing him interacting with them. Tyshawn was a testament to his love for children. He raised Tyshawn, from a tender age of 3 months old until the time of his passing. Fabian would be seen in and around the community giving bicycle rides to individuals. Everyone would get their fair share of time with him, whether riding or playing or going to the shop to buy bag juice or whatever they requested. As for the animals, he had a variety of birds, which he bred and sold from time to time. He also took care of dogs for his associates on many occasions. Fabian was also there for others, offering his help without hesitation. His generosity knew no boundaries, and his willingness to put others before himself was a true reflection of his character. Being a helpful and respectable young man in his community, he became friendly with the Banzi's family, who regarded him as a member of their own family. Mrs. Banzi was Fabian's confidant, and he affectionately called her Mums. She was very instrumental in his well-being. She would always encourage him to get his medical checkups, which he would oftentimes refuse to do. As we all know, men are generally scared of going to the doctor. Fabian was no different. When the pain got severe, that's when he decided to go to the hospital. Unfortunately, it was too late. He succumbed to his illness 3 days later on January 17, 2026. Fabian leaves behind to mourn his brothers Donovan and Nigel, brothers-in-law Orville Jaco, and Frank. Sisters Veronica, Maureen, Marcia, Sandra, Carleen, and Dorothy. Foster son Tyshawn. Aunt Desiree Brown. Godmother Edith Thompson. Nieces Tamla, Sasania, Kimona, Tamara, Nalini, Michelle, Soini, Kadeen, Rochelle, Kellyanne, Alicia, Shanice, and Amelia. Nephews Frank, Andrew, Anthony, Kevin, Sean, Orville Jr., Jay, Duary, and Damien. Friend or brother Sean Beswick. 21 grandnieces and 15 grandnephews. The Banty family, a host of cousins, and numerous friends. Life goes by in the wink of an eye, so make the most of every day. Don't let your worries get in your way.
Liverpool more from 2008. So that's our 18 years. Yeah, man. A Grampy grew me. Yeah, man. For years when I live here, Grampy grew me. If I'm a Grampy, so about mainly Grampy is me. Real youth, good youth. Man where you can depend on, man where you can call upon. You understand? Yeah. So, no. He fuck up still now. How him go about a real youth. You understand? As I said, 08 to 2026. So do that match there. You see me? Yeah. 1 league.
1 grams, you know. Our dog that, you know. And a puppy neither, you know. Big dog. And the first person that we shout a morning time. Yo, Grams, send over 50 back there. Yo, Grams, send over 5 bills back there. Cool, now, man. Who know? You see it. And when we come in at night time, yo, Grams, so you stay. Have more. Shoot about 2 now. At the end of the week, we cash it up. Our dog that we cook with, eat with, play a game with, do every badness with. Yo, a 1 grams, you see it. Yeah, man. Gone too soon, you. But we never forget you. No time. Active. Yeah.
Well, I might remember them with Grams was when me in a grade 1, and usually I always tell myself to make sure some bring on pencil, because every day I usually have to give me at least 3 new pencils, and every day I come home I have a pencil them, because I could pick them, love them, obviously. So one morning he look for me and he always tell me still, you know, say, oh, make sure some bring on this, but this morning look like he be serious. I never did know until I find out. So the day, you know, him come home, him come to school for me, and he asked me pencil him. I'm not having a pencil him as usual. And I just see one bell just pull out. I'm still get beaten. I'm gonna get beaten from the classroom, just straight in the car, I'm get beaten. And nobody never mentioned it at school until one day. From grade 1, you know, nobody never mentioned this until reaching grade 6. One day I actually one little girl. The little girl look for me and say, so now the boy get beaten from the classroom grade in the car. And everybody in the school just remember. But lucky for me, I did just 2 months alone left in the school, so
okay,
after that, I just gone to high school, left them.
Yeah.
So that's one of my good memories them with Grams. But at the time, you know, obviously they kind of hungry, but when you get older, something you can look back upon and laugh, you know?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Well, my memory of Fabian, and I have whole heap of memory of Fabian, Grams. But one of them I remember like yesterday. One night when Fabian borrowed my car and he must go out, he must have bring home Danet and our youth. You understand? And me run on my yard and at the time I was there with Dana, my baby mother. I told her run on my yard I cook some food and I chill out, and Fabian called my phone the night when police stop him up at Ferdinand Park. And the man looked upon me and the police said, boy, yo, you not no license, so I got jail. Fabian called my phone and tell me, say, me for bring my license. Because the police said the man will lend in this car, yeah, I got jail with him. Fabian called me and tell me, say, bring your license. Because the police said, the two of we are going to jail tonight. I never forget that to blow that squat, me shake bed and go up there. But I look at things that one police with the cool, so walk with the money and give my money and say, why, yo. The man say, yo, don't make this happen again. Yeah. I would just take the car and come on. But, yo, enough memory me about that youth, the man. But I another memory, I remember still now when I just meet that youth there. I used to always pass him at Miss Allen Gate.
Right, yeah.
Right there, so him, Sharika, Danet, them the there, Corinne.
Nicole, probably Nicole and
no, not even Nicole, Dan the other daughter, Tasha. They always there. So night time I come in at evening time, always pass him. And I'm always clean and have on the mat on the mid and then something. And then I do some work on my yard and then just decide say, he might come in, come help me. And the youth there help me start January, that's why I'm in a relationship. Bill, evening time we done paint, we got bring my guys Steadman go buy food. I would just sit down on the paint pan and I eat and a reason. Yeah. And we'd have a look of power wash. And then look at me and say, what you do with this? I'm going to say, what, you want it? And him say, yeah. And that's it. Him start a car wash. Okay. Vacuum and him start a car wash. Just like that right there, so. But big up yourself, Grams. We love you and you make me day right there, so right now. And the way you treat my youth, I can never pay you back for that.
For real, for real.
Yeah, hear me? And the history of you that my youth. You might not there, but the legacy where you leave behind will never be forgotten in my household and my family. We'll never forget that. Bless up yourself, Grams.
True that.
Right.
Yeah.
The memories of for my brother, I want to tell you, I know he love his animal. Bird, I think he's just like his mother. He loves to help people a lot. He lasts for everybody. Right? But my little brother, I miss him. I hope he continue raise in another world to do what he best can do.
You have no little memories about like one of the little bit, you know, in the family going out in any little thing?
No, not as a moment, but as I said, by growing up, I know he help people a lot and thing, right? But
yeah, man, we hear about that a lot, man. So somebody will really help people like that, man.
Yeah, it's that. My brother, help people. Give him last. Yeah. Help someone. Yeah. And thing, but remember growing up, I remember one time we have a sound system and I said, brother, come take all the sound because I get old. He said, I'm not going to have a speaker box or nothing. You don't want that.
Yeah. I
remember we used to push him in prom and riding bicycle and down because he makes our father buy him. Yeah. Up to now, he created the bicycle and the frame is there in a blue and white.
As in, still have it?
It still have it.
Wow.
I mean, it's still hung up around in a storeroom.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, let me see what brother.
We're really glad that you and this is a friendship that will never.
Everything we may say via YouTube from TikTok, a lot of people make a fool of themselves. And we can say, 5 years later, people are still making a fool of themselves.
Run up and down in the middle of it. Run up and down. Many people are now squeeze and run up and down. Speak your truth to the guy there.
cold. She belongs to the streets.
Probably need another woman to kind of take off some of the
Me not
moment.
need a woman to take it off. Oh, me need a woman to take it off.
Because you probably can't manage everything or the length, the time, you know, all the factors and everything there. You know?
Any size. Bring it to anything. You know what I mean?
Fuck the soccer tree. Fuck the soccer tree. Soccer tree. Soccer tree. You don't want to touch this. Fuck the soccer tree. Hey, hey, hey. I want to touch it. I like it. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Don't move. 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 Give it now. Give it now. Pass it in. Throw it in. Nice guy. Come on, blood clot. I see the man say, you love me, show me off. What for the girls about Johnny Love? You free like you? You're too man. I see what you tell you that one about. You can love me, show me off. You want to show off for me ugly. We're here.
Papa?
Yeah, man, I'm not step up no more. I look already, man, and she said, alright, that's the thing, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered to pay our final respects to our dear brother, Fabian Mckoy. We know it has been painful and it's going to be even more painful for the family now that Fabian has gone at such an early age. But we must keep heart if we have hope in the resurrection. I invite you to just go ahead with me while we offer prayer for to permit our brother Fabian fall asleep, we do tenderly commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope, in sure and certain hope of a joyful resurrection. If Fabian had lived the life and prepared for that joyful resurrection, we will never attempt to judge him here now.
Gramsci, big up yourself.
1 grams, you know. Our dog that, you know.
Bless up yourself, Grams. Yeah.
Real youth, good youth. Man where you can depend on, man where you can call upon. You understand? Yeah.
What I'm saying, I miss you, brother.